like an actual true, counterpart. Maybe if you want to be married one day, you're eventually going to get married to somebody that would never do no weird shit like that to you. Daydream, optimistic, illusion. Yeah, they cause an illusion that you were fucking married when you weren't. They could have a fake baby pretending it's yours. You don't have no fucking baby. They're optimistic though. They're over here daydreaming about being married to you and how it should have went, because the marriage they're in now, or the relationship they're in now, is falling apart, and it's because of their karma, what they did to you and what they wished upon you. Asshole. Somebody could have had a dream of you possibly being married, and like they're living in a nightmare now. They're having like dreams of them passing away, living in hell, right? And they're having dreams of you getting married, having a happy home, happy family. They realize they're trapped themselves. They listen to somebody else. That they were all worried about money. That's all they gave a fuck about. But now this person could have an illness. They're about to be passing away, and they got trapped. They trapped themselves in some dumb shit that they can't get themselves out of. Without your assistance, they need your help. They need you. Oh wow, how the tables have turned. They were going around lying on you, saying that you were doing all this shit that you weren't doing. They were the ones doing it. Fucking weirdo. Collective, you're getting your justice. Know that for a fact, okay? And if you have the finances to get a lawyer, to get a detective, or like an investigator or something, you might want to investigate your passed on loved ones passing. Okay, and also, but I feel like it's already under investigation. I strongly feel they've been under investigation for quite some time. All right, and also to investigate if you have ever been married. Okay, because somebody's out here playing around too damn much and getting themselves caught up in some bullshit that they ain't gonna be able to get themselves out of. Somebody might come in and tell you the truth about how, this might even be your ex, might come in and tell you the truth how they were promised to have some sort of blessings or whatever if they were to, maybe it's the person that sent your bitch ass ex in to trap you to do this, and now they have some sort of illness, sickness, so they know that it's because of what they did to you. So it might even be your ex that wants to come confess to you because they know that they're about to pass away. So this might even be, for some of you, this might be your ex that's going to confess. For some of you, it might be your ex's new person that's confessing. Some of you, it's going to be the fucking cops coming in and telling you what's going on after these bitch asses get arrested. Or you get an investigation going on, but I feel like they're already under investigation. They got themselves caught the fuck up. They got themselves caught up. Now they want to apologize. They feel guilty as shit. I hope. Someone's name could be Jen. Someone's name could be AJ. Albert could be someone's name. Rob could be someone's name, or Robert, Robbie, Bob, Bobby, Roberto. Somebody could have, they were doing it to try to rob you. Okay? They were trying to marry you to rob you. They fucking trapped themselves. They didn't realize who you were. God sent you into this fucking whole mess of a douchebags, okay, to take these people down. They tried taking your life into 3D. They were unable to, so they started doing shit in the spirit. And they didn't realize you're even more so protected in the spirit. You're protected all around. You have a huge calling over your life. Ain't nobody gonna take you to fuck. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody. They're also replaying conversations they had with you, and in their head. They're starting to hear voices. This person's hearing voices. And like, this person could be talking to themselves, and not in like a healthy way, like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like they're talking to themselves and answering themselves, like possibly even in different voices. Like, not like, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, I talk to myself all the time, like, you know what I mean? But it's called thinking out loud. But you know what I'm trying to say? Like, they're actually like talking to themselves like they're talking to another person and answering. Like, I feel like they have a split personality, or like multiple personality disorder possibly now. And it's because of this entity, or they're talking to this entity that's inside of them. And the entity's answering. And like, they have different voices and it all. Oh, bitch, that's creepy as fuck, bro. Like, what? Like, wait a minute. It's actually very healthy to talk, think out loud. All right, but like when it's something like this, this is not that like a healthy form. Okay, this is not a healthy form at all. Yeah, I had a therapist tell me after my cousin when I was 14. I see my cousin and two friends get hit and killed by a cellar train. I wouldn't talk to nobody. I wouldn't talk to any counselors, any therapists, nothing. And my one therapist told me, she's like, well, if you're not going to talk to them, because it was all over the news, it was, you know, it was the very first cellar train accident, and 3 kids were killed, you know what I mean? So, and I thought, like, it was because it was all over the news, I had to drop out of school because they kept coming, like, the news kept coming to my school and everything else, and kept harassing me. And what do you call it? They, they were saying, the counselor told me, she's like, well, Misty, if you're not going to talk to anybody, you might as well talk to yourself. At least you're speaking, so that you're talking to somebody. And I was like, what? It's like, bitch, are you trying to make me a little crazy? But then, no, it really does work because you're still getting it out. You know what I mean? You're still getting it out. You're not festering it inside of you. You see what I'm saying? You're getting it out. You're speaking it. You're dealing with it. You know what I mean? Somebody has a health condition, something to do with black mold is significant. It could be a breathing issue because something about black mold is something significant. Perseverance, challenge. Yeah, you persevere through whatever this bullshit is. And they know that if they align with you, they'll be able to persevere through this illness. And whatever they did to you, you know what I mean? Whatever they did to you, you're going to persevere through this. You're awesome. You're going to be suing somebody, okay? Or it's come to their attention. You persevere through it. Now they're shitting bricks, okay? You're coming out of isolation mode. If you're in isolation, in hermit mode, I mean. If you were in hermit mode, they're freaking out about that because they don't want the world to see your shine and, you know, to see your light, because all the lies and betrayals that they said about you, everyone now knows the truth. They're seeing that this person was just obsessed with you and weird as fuck and just trying to steal from you. They're stressed because they can't stop or block your blessings and what you got going on. And now everybody's turning on this person because they're realizing how good of a person, how loyal, how honest, how trustworthy you are of a person, and how good you were to these people. And all they did was shit all over you, all for the love of money. They realized if they would have been on your side, they would have made out way better. I feel like somebody's ex, this part's not for everybody, but for somebody, their ex is going to confess because they're about to pass away and they know it. And they know that they can persevere through it as long as they come honest with the truth. Because you can get rid of whatever this is that's attached to them. I feel like they're going to try to come in line with you. They might reach out to you on their deathbed. Yeah, natural disaster. They're going through chaos, destruction, people mayhem. It was a huge risk that they took, okay, that you survived. Their whole world's come crumbling down. They've seen how many natural disasters you went through in your life, and you were always able to triumph through it. Their whole world's come crumbling down, dude. They're trying, it was a huge risk they took. They should have never fucking took, but they did it anyway. And whatever natural disasters these people put you through, there's evidence of this. So you're going to sue these people. Because you survived everything and you stayed in the light. You didn't let the darkness turn you dark, alright? And you're still so lovable, still have self-love and for yourself and for others. And you don't take out what you've been through on other people. You don't look like what you've been through. You don't act like what you've been through. You don't sound like what you've been through. You don't show what you've been through. Just by looking at you, people would think that you have an easy life, that you haven't been through anything, but that's not true at all. It's the farthest from the truth. You've been through fucking way more shit than most people, not everybody, but most people have in multiple lifetimes, in just this lifetime. Yeah, they're now taking notes from you. They're taking some sort of advice. They want to be obedient now because they know that you have the knowledge, and that also the authorities have the knowledge of what they did to you. They're very frustrated that they can't cause you no natural disaster. They're very frustrated that every natural disaster they try to send your way, you always survive. They're extremely frustrated, extremely irritated. Because and now everybody sees that you're the right one to align with, that you are the only trustworthy, honest, loyal person. And like this person, I feel like has nobody now. Yeah, you're okay. You're Gucci. You're fine. Don't worry. You're okay. You're very stable. You're in harmony. They're and they're being told they need to come forward with the truth, and everything will be okay, and they will be accepted as long as they come forward with the truth. And you're being told, don't worry, no matter what these idiots try, you're always going to be okay as long as you stay in the upright. You always survive because God gives you that strength and that power, okay? They're obsessed with your strength and your power. They're obsessed with trying to knock it down, but that's never going to happen. I rebuke that in the name of Jesus and return that shit right back to the sender. Why did my meditation music stop? Oh, somebody might be passing away. The music stopped. What's going on here? 6:48. 6:48 in the morning. Yeah, they're watching you, seeing you have sweet dreams. You're over here very satisfied, you're very comfortable, while they're over here living in a fucking natural disaster. There's a huge risk. And because you survived all this and you still stayed in the upright is why you get to be comfortable. They're trying to cause some sort of natural disaster. They want you to have to work super hard for your whole life. Fuck that. You're very stable. You're very okay. You're very, you know what I mean? You're Gucci. They're watching you. They're like, oh, it's come to their attention that you're perfectly fine. And they're like, oh, shit, they're freaking out. That you try them through whatever this is, and now there's hella stress. You're promised to be okay. These idiots are promised to be okay if they just come forward with the truth. But they got to drop that ego and man up, woman up, and be, be honest. You could have smoke cleansed that away, possibly, but they're still being stubborn, yeah. Very arrogant. They're very arrogant to think that this was ever going to work. Something about mind control. MK Ultra, I just heard. Ow. Somebody has a bionic ear or something like that. They're, like, listening into you. They're trying to figure out a way to bump into you. I'm like, oh, fancy meeting you here. Like, bitch, damn right well, you're GPS tracking this bitch. You're like, get the fuck out of here. They're trying to cause some sort of natural disaster to your stability. That's not happening. No, that's what they wanted for you. So that's going back to them. And there's evidence of them doing this. Now they want to apologize. Because they're watching you, see that everything's fine with you. They feel hella guilty. There's some sort of confession that's coming. For some of you, it might be your ex. Somebody, it's going to be a friend. Somebody, it's going to be your ex's new person. Because they're all, anybody that was aligning with these people, anybody that came up against you, or anybody, even if they just knew what was going on and sat back and watched it happen, didn't do anything about it, they're all going through it. So this might even be an innocent person that just knew about it, but didn't have their hands in it, that's going to come forward and show you evidence and, like, apologize to you, and, like, because they don't want to go through this. They're living a nightmare. They're losing out on everything because they sat back and watched this happen to an innocent person. How would they feel if somebody did this to them and they didn't tell them? You know what I mean? That shit ain't right. Especially because I feel like, I don't know, maybe you don't even know this person. Death, bitch. What? There's something here about a death. You're going to be suing these people for putting you in endless harm, trying to take your life. There's evidence of this. Yeah, they were trying to put some sort of ending to... This person's going to also have an ego death. Okay? Someone's going to have an ego death. They're going to come in, maybe after somebody passes, maybe because somebody already passed away, and they're going to have somebody else is going to have an ego death, okay? And they're going to come, it could be that feminine that's going to be passing away from her heart attack. Maybe her boyfriend's going to come forward and, and tell you, because, one's going to pass and they know the other one's going to, maybe the masculine's going to come forward and be like, all right, look, or vice versa. Because, like, one passed away and they're like, oh, hail to the no, they know they're next. Yeah, but whatever death magic they try to do, they took some sort of, this was a death trap for them because you love yourself too much. and they're stressed out. They realize they got themselves caught up in a death trap, and that, what do you call it, it was a huge risk that they took here, and there's evidence about this as well. They tried to marry you. They're trying to trap you. Somebody tried to marry you to get you sick, cause you some sort and to unalive you. It was a death, and like, you know, they're trying to set you up for some sort of death trap. There's evidence of this, and they were gonna get you sick, have you in a hospital, make it look like it was all legit, and pull the plug on you. That's what this bitch did to my dad. Immediately. And then she tried to do it to me too. You cunt. You's a fucking bitch. You're going down. Yes, the authorities know about it. I know you're watching this right now. You're regretting it, huh? You better give me my shit back, bitch. You're giving it back either way. Now they want some sort of mermaid, because I'm telling you, one person's passing away or somebody's passing away. Now they're scared. They know they're next, and unless they come in and apologize and make it right, you're too moral of a person for this to happen. This is a straight death trap that you triumph through. Now, for some of you, it's going to be a friend, all right, that was in a relationship that, like, you used to support, used to be like friends with this person, right? And that female, his girlfriend or whatever, is passing away from her something to do with her heart, because she's so heartless that the God is taking her heart from her. Someone's last name could be Hart, and she's going to pass away. He's going to be scared. The boyfriend's going to be scared, all right? And remember, like, how cool you were, like, you know what I mean? Like, that you were their only loyal friend and everything else, and realize that she was trying to do him dirty just like she was trying to do you, and he's scared to death. So he's going to come forward and tell you the truth. For some of you, it's going to be your boyfriend that's going to tell you, or your boyfriend, your exes, you know what I mean? Your ex is going to tell you, or your ex's, you know, girlfriend, something like that's going to happen. But somebody's about to have some sort of ego death, and they're going to come in and they're going to apologize and tell you about this. But they know they're caught. There's already evidence. Somebody, or the authorities, they've been being watched, plotting and planning your demise. And the authorities are protecting you. And if anything were to happen, if they were to come to your way to try to do anything to you, God will strike them down immediately, right away, and make them fall over. They'll let this entity completely take over this person. They'll end up falling, you know, God will strike them down, make them have a heart attack before they can get into your energy to do anything to you. You're too protected. So do not be afraid, okay? Your fears of the devil, and therefore has no power over me, okay? Know that, say that, know that, and claim that shit, because it's true. And if they were, no matter what they try to do, literally God will take their life. If I don't care if you live in the same house as this person will get up and going from, you know, wherever they are and try to come near you, and they'll be struck down immediately. If they even think about putting one hand on you or putting one more thing in your fucking drink. Okay? I'm telling you right now. I feel like they could have already did this to you in the past, and you survived it. They could have put graveyard dirt in your food or some shit, or your drink, and you survived it. And they're like, what? Fucking idiots. They could have put, like, something to poison you. They could have put arsenic poisoning in your food. Yeah, you're initiated, okay? Somebody would try to get initiated into darkness, into, like, something dark, and you were their person that they were supposed to take out. But they already knew. They were promised, like, to be, like, the kingdom of darkness or some shit. I don't fucking know. But they were promised if they unalived you, that, you know what I mean, they were gonna, this is what they were getting initiated into something dark, but they failed. They're fucking dumb. You were too protected, alright? This is what they were promised this, but you were too protected. It was never gonna happen. You're already initiated. You're in your purpose, doing what God sent you here to do. So now this is end up getting somebody to pass away. And because you're in your purpose and they're attacking you in your purpose, they're completely done for. They're trying to have you be a castaway. Feel like, you know, now somebody passed away, and this person, like, somebody passed away, or is about to pass away, and they don't know what to do because the other person was the breadwinner, and now they're going to be completely homeless. They have nobody. I don't know if this is their boyfriend, their girlfriend, their husband, their wife, their mother, their father, their aunt, their uncle, their cousin, whatever, but somebody's passing away and they have nowhere to go. They have nobody, because everybody sees how much of a, you know, evil person they are. They're daydream, they're optimistic that they can cause some sort of illusion. Whatever. They're idiots. They're like optimistic they can unalive you. They can come in and cause some sort of illusion to you, act all Gucci cool, and be able to unalive you. They thought you were an easy target when they were the target the whole time. The devil manipulated them. They were the target the whole time. They're like, yeah, it was the devil's way to manipulate them to get their fucking soul. And then the devil did a good job. I'll tell you that. This person definitely sold their soul, and now they're regretting it. Because they thought that you were going to be an easy target. They didn't realize this whole time they were manipulated, because that's what the devil does. And the devil manipulated them just to get their soul. Fucking idiots. Yeah, they're wearing a mask, pretend like everything's cool. Somebody could have robbed somebody's house or something wearing a mask, their mask fell off. They're going to be trying to, like, reach out to you. They're wearing a mask. They're acting like everything's calm, cool, collective, having all this inner peace, but they're not at all. They're scared to death. They're hella stressed because you're okay having all this calm, cool, collective, inner peace. And I feel like they staged something recently that was, like, supposed to be a natural disaster for you. It was a huge risk that they took, right? And the way you handled it, you were so calm. You were so calm and trusting in God, alright? And you passed that test perfectly, okay? And part of your justice is that you finally get some sort of inner peace and simplicity, okay? Because you've been through so much, it's insane. It's insane what you've been through. All the things that you have survived. They're trying to cause some sort of natural disturbance to you so you don't have no calmness, no inner peace. Somebody could have astral projected, okay? I'm also getting with this meditation, see how she's floating. She's like, you know what I mean? They could have astral projected, right? To try to get into your energy, and then an entity could have took over their body. Yeah, somebody's going to prison because they're in a mental prison right now, but somebody is getting locked up because there's evidence of this collaboration. They feel captive in their own, like, body. This was all a death trap. They're dumb. They're very dumb. They could have even sacrificed somebody to do this. And there's evidence of that. They're going to prison for this. Idiots. Guys, can we get those likes up, please and thank you? Please hit the like button. Please hit share. Please subscribe and turn that notification bell on all. Please and thank you. Yeah, now they want some sort of merit making, maybe before they pass away. You might get you might get an apology on their deathbed. They're afraid where they're going to go when they leave here. They know they're going straight to hell. I just got super tired out of nowhere. Somebody's trying to siphon your energy. Call your power back, okay? You need to call your power back. Now they want to apologize. I'm telling you, it's going to be it's an apology on their deathbed. Because they know they're on their way out to go. Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit. Dude, what the fuck? How come all of a sudden I feel like tired? Yeah, it was this death ritual they did on you. Return to sender. That wasn't smart. They know it's only a matter of time before that they're next. Because they could have already came to them. You could have saved their life or something like that. I don't know. Some shit like this happening. Thank you. Sweet dreams are made of these. They did this to gain. They were trying to unalive you so they can gain from you. They had a life insurance policy out on you. It was all a fucking trap. This is what their goal was, to marry you, to trap you, so they can unalive you and gain money and resources. Now they're trying their goal. You're reaching all your goals though. They're watching you still reach all your goals. All their attacks ain't working. They're fucking dumb. Well, their goals are leading them to a death and to being a castaway poor. Somebody could have gotten into an accident, and there might be evidence of this. They could have left. They're in danger. They know it. Somebody could get injured by this fucking entity. It could be your family or some sort of bond. They injured them. I don't know. Damn, somebody in their family passed away. Or your family or something. They could have sacrificed a family member. But your promise to have a happy home, happy family, especially if you like the family you already have ain't shit, confirmation. You're about to have a happy home, happy family. And I feel like maybe somebody in your family, they could have unalived, they could have sacrificed somebody in your family in the past and stole an inheritance and they had to do you next. Or this could be your own bitch-ass family doing this to you. Or they could have sacrificed their family member. Sorry. They could have sacrificed their family member. Alright, and then, you know, yours, like, to do the sacrificial death ritual, to gain money too. It's not happening, like, and it's like to come for you, and they sacrificed their own loved one for nothing. Fucking idiot. Now, if they wanted you to pass away, somebody in their family is going to pass away, or them. But you're promised to have a happy home, happy family, and everything because you survived everything. Now they put their life at risk and their family at risk. Somebody in their family is going to pass away, or they already did possibly, or they're going to. Somebody in your family might have ended up taking this hit for this death magic because you're too protected. Eternal love. This could have been a soulmate of yours, but you're about to come into a soul, like, union with your soulmate, your high level soulmate or twin flame, and you're promised a happy home, happy family, and it's the ending to their happy home, happy family. You might want to do a background check, okay? Or on DNA testing and find out where you really come from. But I'm telling you, somebody needs to, this has been stopped. Your karmic family has been stopped. Or people you consider to be family. Whoever this was that was doing this to you. So, like, say if this is a step parent or, like, something like that was doing this, or a step, like, family, or someone you consider to be family, or in-laws, they sent death magic to you, right? And you survived because you're innocent and you're pure and you're protected. So it went back to them and their family. It could have already took one of them down, and I feel like it's going to take somebody else now. Oh, man. Because it happens in threes, you know. Their families now, yeah, your family could have been hiding behind fake accounts bullying you, or their family or something like that. Now they're getting bullied. Their own family's bullying them because they found out the truth that they sacrificed their loved one. It's fucking weirdos. It's been stopped. Your family's been stopped. Or their family, whatever this is. It's been stopped. They're very stagnant. They're stuck. They got to take a break and pause because they're so sick and ill right now. Like, they're on pause. They can't even really move. It was only in a daydream. They're very optimistic, or they're very optimistic. They could still somehow try to stop you and unalive you. That's just never gonna happen. They're fucking idiots. You're protected, collected. Trust me, you are protected. You are protected. You are protected. These idiots are fucking going down. They're regretting themselves majorly. They know you know. So I don't know why they don't just fucking come forward with the truth. Whatever. They're choosing to stay in that darkness and suffering. And the authorities already know what's going on. They're under investigation. Their phones are tapped. Their whole plot and plans. Oh, shit. Get some messages for the collective, please, and thank you, Spirit. Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit. Thank you. Angels, ancestors, and the one that passed away. Thank you. Thank you. Somebody had some sort of resentment for money that needs to be lost. Okay, that's a lot. Ask and you shall receive. that your joy may be full. John 16:24. Somebody's name could be John. Somebody's name could be Joe or Jojo or Johnson or Jonathan or Johnny, something like that. Wow, there's a lot here. Damn it. Dude, I was perfectly fine out of nowhere. So I just started feeling extremely tired. Alright, blessed are they that hear the word of God and keep it. Luke 11:28. November 28th can be significant. Luke could be somebody's name. Whatsoever you shall ask the Father in my name, he shall give it to you. John 16:23. So it's going to be John. Somebody could be born on the 16th or the 23rd of any month. Alright, successful funding. Your idea is divinely guided and supported by the same infinite wisdom of God that gave you the idea. Do not allow money concerns to prevent you from tuning into reality. Alright? Crowdfunding, partnerships, and other investments are available to help you. Okay? Dude, what the fuck? Someone's name could be Angel or Angela. Somebody's name could be Mark. Mikkel could be someone's name. Or Michelle. Melissa could be someone's name. Mia, M-I-A, could be someone's name. Mimi could be someone's name. Any other name, Spirit? Scott could be someone's name. Jabrel could be someone's name. Or Rel. JJ could be someone's name. Quiet retreat. It's time to disconnect from the outer world so that you can discern and process your future thoughts and feelings from your inner world. Create this quiet time for yourself and you'll have more clarity about what to do next. Meditate. You need to meditate. Okay? Find out the answers are inside of you. You need time to disconnect from the world. Have some sort of either quiet time or just turn everything off and just really tune in or listen to meditative music and meditate, put some frequencies on, lay down and meditate or sit up and meditate, however you meditate. And I'm telling you, somebody's about to get a download, something crazy. A vision or something's going to come to you, an epiphany, something. Okay? But you need to disconnect from the outer world. Release resentment about money. Yes, the money system of the world can seem upsetting, but holding resentment about finances just pushes your abundance away. Instead, see money as a tool you can use to better the world, and this shift will help you attract. Support the golden opportunities. Won't lose money resentment.